The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, remains one of the most pivotal and debated events in American history. His death in Dallas, Texas, sparked immediate shock and a cascade of unanswered questions. The official narrative, presented by the Warren Commission, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. Oswald, a former Marine with a troubled past, was quickly apprehended. He denied his involvement, famously declaring himself a patsy. Just 2 days later, Oswald himself was assassinated by Jack Ruby. This second killing, broadcast live on national television, only deepened the public suspicions. The Warren Commission's findings were met with widespread skepticism. Many found it difficult to believe that a single, disgruntled individual could orchestrate such a monumental act. The magic bullet theory, central to the Commission's report, became a particular point of contention. This theory posited that a single bullet caused 7 wounds in 2 men. Critics argued this was physically impossible, suggesting multiple shooters. The Zapruder film, a home movie capturing the assassination, provided crucial visual evidence. Its frame showed Kennedy's head snapping backward, seemingly inconsistent with a shot from the Texas school book depository. This led to theories of a shot from the grassy knoll, a small hill near the motorcade route. Numerous witnesses reported hearing shots from this direction. The House Select Committee on Assassinations, HSA, later concluded in 1979 that Kennedy was probably assassinated as a result of a conspiracy. However, they could not identify the conspirators or the extent of the plot. One prominent theory implicates the mafia. Kennedy's brother, Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, had launched a vigorous crackdown on organized crime. Some believe this angered mob bosses, leading them to seek revenge. Figures like Carlos Marcello and Santo Traficante Jr. are often named in these theories. Another popular theory points to the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. Kennedy had reportedly grown disillusioned with the agency after the Bay of Pigs invasion. Some speculate that rogue elements within the CIA, fearing Kennedy's intentions, acted against him. Cuban exiles, particularly those angered by Kennedy's perceived abandonment during the Bay of Pigs, are also considered. Their desire for revenge against Fidel Castro and their frustration with Kennedy's policies could have been a motive. The Soviet Union and Cuba themselves were also initially suspected, though evidence never materialized. Some theories even suggest Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson had a hand in the plot. Motives cited include his ambition for the presidency and fear of political exposure. The medical evidence surrounding Kennedy's wounds has been a constant source of debate. Discrepancies in autopsy reports and witness testimonies fueled further speculation. The chain of custody for evidence, particularly the brain, has also been questioned. Many believe crucial information was either mishandled or deliberately concealed. The role of the Secret Service on that fateful day has also come under scrutiny. Their perceived lack of immediate response and protective measures raised eyebrows. Conspiracy theorists often point to the sudden removal of agents from the presidential limousine. The Umbrella Man and Babushka Lady are 2 enigmatic figures from the Zapruder film. Their actions and identities remain a mystery, adding to the intrigue. The destruction of evidence, or alleged destruction, is another common theme in conspiracy narratives. Some claim key documents or objects were intentionally destroyed to cover up the truth. The sheer volume of books, documentaries, and articles on the assassination is staggering. Each offers a different perspective, a new piece of the puzzle, or a fresh theory. The public's enduring fascination stems from a deep-seated need for closure. The idea that such a powerful figure could be brought down by a lone gunman feels unsatisfying to many. It challenges our sense of order and control in the world. The assassination occurred during a tumultuous period in American history. The Cold War, civil rights movement, and escalating involvement in Vietnam were all unfolding. Some theories attempt to connect the assassination to these broader geopolitical events. The role of intelligence agencies, both domestic and foreign, remains a subject of intense scrutiny. Declassified documents have shed some light, but many remain sealed or heavily redacted. The sheer volume of information, often contradictory, makes it difficult to discern fact from fiction. The lone nut theory, while officially accepted, struggles to account for all the anomalies. The motivations of Lee Harvey Oswald himself are still debated. Was he a committed communist, a disillusioned patriot, or something else entirely? His defection to the Soviet Union and his return to the U.S. add layers of complexity. The circumstances surrounding his arrest and interrogation also raise questions. Some believe he was silenced before he could reveal the full truth. Jack Ruby's motives for killing Oswald are equally shrouded in mystery. Was he acting on his own, or was he part of a larger conspiracy to eliminate Oswald? His connections to organized crime figures have been widely reported. The lack of a definitive, universally accepted explanation continues to haunt the American psyche. It has fostered a deep distrust of government institutions and official narratives. The assassination remains a fertile ground for speculation and alternative theories. Every new piece of information, however small, is meticulously analyzed. The enduring legacy of the JFK assassination is its profound impact on American society. It marked a turning point, a loss of innocence for a generation. The question of who really pulled the trigger persists, echoing through the decades. The official story, for many, simply does not add up. The sheer number of inconsistencies and unanswered questions fuels the conspiracy theories. The lack of transparency from government agencies has only exacerbated public distrust. The assassination's impact on the Cold War narrative is also a subject of discussion. Some believe it altered the course of American foreign policy. The role of the media in shaping public perception is another critical aspect. Initial reports were often contradictory, adding to the confusion. The public's hunger for information led to a proliferation of theories. The assassination became a cultural touchstone, influencing art, literature, and film. It continues to inspire new generations of researchers and theorists. The debate over the number of shots fired remains a central point of contention. Witnesses reported varying numbers, further complicating the official account. The acoustic evidence, particularly the Dallas police dictabelt recording, has been analyzed extensively. Some interpretations suggest the presence of 4 shots, implying multiple shooters. The role of organized crime in Dallas, particularly Jack Ruby's connections, is often highlighted. His sudden appearance and actions raised immediate red flags for many. The possibility of a broader network of conspirators, beyond just Oswald, is a persistent idea. The assassination's impact on the civil rights movement is also a significant area of study. Kennedy was seen by many as a champion of civil rights. His death left a void in the movement's leadership. The Warren Commission's investigation faced criticism for its speed and perceived biases. Many felt it was designed to quickly close the case rather than uncover the full truth. The lack of public trust in government was a direct consequence. The assassination's legacy continues to shape political discourse. It serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of democracy. The enduring mystery ensures that the debate will continue for generations to come. The single bullet theory, often called the magic bullet theory, is a cornerstone of the Warren Commission's findings. It suggests that one bullet, fired by Oswald, passed through Kennedy and then Governor John Connally. The trajectory and damage attributed to this single bullet have been widely disputed. Critics argue that the bullet would have been too deformed to cause the subsequent wounds. The pristine condition of the bullet, found at Parkland Hospital, further fueled skepticism. This bullet, known as T-399, became a symbol of the official narrative's flaws. The Zapruder film's significance cannot be overstated. It provided a visual timeline of the events, allowing for frame-by-frame analysis. The backward head snap of Kennedy is a key piece of evidence for those who believe in a grassy knoll shot. Physics dictates that a shot from behind would cause the head to move forward. The Hache's conclusion of a probable conspiracy was a significant departure from the Warren Commission. However, their inability to name conspirators left many unsatisfied. The mafia theory often involves figures like San Giancana and Johnny Roselli. Their alleged ties to the CIA in plots against Castro further complicate the narrative. The CIA's involvement in assassination plots against foreign leaders is a documented fact. This history lends credence to theories of their potential involvement in Kennedy's death. The military-industrial complex, a term coined by Eisenhower, is also sometimes implicated. Kennedy's desire to withdraw from Vietnam is seen by some as a motive for his assassination. The medical evidence, particularly the autopsy photographs and X-rays, has been a source of intense scrutiny. Discrepancies between the initial autopsy and later examinations fueled suspicions of tampering. The chain of custody of Kennedy's body after the assassination has also been questioned. The umbrella man was seen opening and closing a black umbrella on a sunny day. Some interpret this as a signal to a shooter. The babushka lady was a woman filming the assassination, whose footage was never fully recovered. Her identity and the fate of her film remain unknown. The destruction of Oswald's backyard photographs is another point of contention. These photos, showing him with a rifle, were initially used as key evidence. However, their authenticity has been questioned by some experts. The sheer volume of witness testimonies, often conflicting, adds to the complexity. Some witnesses were intimidated or their testimonies altered. According to conspiracy theorists, the assassination's impact on the American psyche is undeniable. It shattered a sense of national unity and optimism. The enduring questions reflect a collective need for truth and accountability. The Patsy Declaration by Oswald resonates with many who believe in a larger plot. His quick assassination by Jack Ruby prevented any further public testimony. Ruby's own death in prison, officially from cancer, also fueled conspiracy theories. Some believe he was silenced to prevent him from revealing his role. The role of the Dallas Police Department has also been scrutinized. Their handling of Oswald and the crime scene raised concerns. The assassination's impact on the Vietnam War is a complex and debated topic. Kennedy's intentions regarding Vietnam remain a subject of historical debate. The transition of power to Lyndon B. Johnson was swift and unprecedented. The image of Johnson taking the oath on Air Force One is iconic. The enduring questions about the assassination reflect a deep-seated need for justice. The public's right to know the full truth remains a powerful driving force. The assassination continues to be a touchstone for discussions about government secrecy. The release of previously classified documents has only partially satisfied public curiosity. Many believe that the most crucial information is still being withheld. The conspiracy of silence is a common theme among theorists. The assassination's impact on American political culture is profound. It fostered a sense of cynicism and distrust that persists to this day. The search for answers continues, driven by a desire for historical clarity. The assassination remains a wound in the American narrative. The question of who really pulled the trigger is more than just a historical inquiry. It is a reflection of our collective desire for truth and accountability. The enduring mystery ensures its place in the annals of American history. The assassination of JFK is a complex tapestry of facts, theories, and unanswered questions. Each thread, however small, contributes to the overall narrative. The official narrative, while providing a framework, leaves many gaps. These gaps are filled by the myriad of conspiracy theories. The public's distrust of authority figures was significantly amplified by the event. The assassination became a symbol of a changing America. It marked the end of an era of perceived innocence. The search for truth continues, driven by a persistent sense of unease. The assassination's impact on global politics is also a subject of historical analysis. Kennedy's foreign policy initiatives were cut short. The subsequent escalation in Vietnam is often linked to his death. The role of intelligence agencies in the Cold War context is crucial to understanding the theories. Their covert operations and rivalries are often cited as potential motives. The assassination's influence on popular culture is immense. It has been depicted in countless films, books, and songs. The enduring fascination speaks to its profound psychological impact. The question of whether justice was truly served remains open. The assassination continues to challenge our understanding of history. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about power and secrecy. The legacy of the JFK assassination is a testament to the human desire for answers. The official narrative, for many, is simply not enough. The search for the truth continues, undeterred by time. The assassination remains a powerful symbol of unresolved questions. It is a reminder that history is often more complex than it appears. The enduring mystery ensures its place in the collective consciousness. The assassination of President Kennedy is a wound that has never fully healed. The questions surrounding it continue to plague the American public. The official explanation has failed to satisfy a significant portion of the population. The magic bullet theory, in particular, is a constant source of ridicule. The Zapruder film continues to be meticulously analyzed by researchers. Every frame is scrutinized for new clues or inconsistencies. The grassy knoll theory remains a powerful alternative to the official narrative. Witness testimonies supporting this theory are often highlighted. The JFKs' finding of a probable conspiracy validated many long-held suspicions. However, the lack of identified conspirators left a lingering sense of incompleteness. The Mafia's alleged involvement is a recurring theme in conspiracy literature. Their motives, often tied to revenge or political influence, are explored. The CIA's history of covert operations makes them a plausible suspect for some. Kennedy's strained relationship with the agency is well documented. Cuban exiles, driven by a desire to overthrow Castro, are also considered. Their frustration with Kennedy's policies could have led to extreme measures. The possibility of a domestic conspiracy involving powerful figures is a persistent fear. The medical evidence continues to be a battleground for conflicting interpretations. The discrepancies in the autopsy reports are a major point of contention. The chain of custody of evidence is a critical aspect of any investigation. The Umbrella Man and Babushka Lady remain symbols of the assassination's enduring mysteries. Their presence at the scene adds to the intrigue and speculation. The alleged destruction of evidence fuels the belief in a cover-up. The sheer volume of information, both official and unofficial, is overwhelming. It makes it challenging to separate fact from the vast array of theories. The public's enduring fascination with the assassination is a testament to its impact. It continues to shape our understanding of American history and government. The question of who really pulled the trigger is a question about truth itself. The assassination remains a powerful symbol of unresolved questions and lingering doubts. It is a reminder that some historical events defy simple explanations. The enduring mystery ensures its place in the collective consciousness. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy continues to captivate and perplex. The official narrative, for many, is simply not enough to explain the events. The magic bullet theory, in particular, has been a constant source of debate and skepticism. The Zapruder film, a crucial piece of evidence, continues to be analyzed frame by frame. Its visual information often contradicts the official findings. The grassy knoll theory, suggesting a second shooter, remains highly popular. Witnesses who reported shots from that direction add weight to the theory. The House Select Committee on Assassinations concluded a probable conspiracy in 1979. However, the identities of the conspirators remain unknown. The Mafia's alleged involvement, driven by revenge or political motives, is a persistent theory. Their connections to figures like Jack Ruby further fuel these suspicions. The CIA's potential role, stemming from Kennedy's disillusionment, is also widely discussed. Rogue elements within the agency are often implicated in these narratives. Cuban exiles, angered by the Bay of Pigs, are another group often named. Their desire for Castro's overthrow and their perceived betrayal by Kennedy are key motives. The medical evidence, particularly the autopsy findings, continues to be a source of controversy. Discrepancies in alleged tampering fuel the belief in a cover-up. The Umbrella Man and Babushka Lady remain enigmatic figures in the assassination's lore. Their unexplained actions add to the layers of mystery. The alleged destruction or suppression of evidence is a common theme in conspiracy theories. The sheer volume of conflicting information makes it difficult to arrive at a definitive conclusion. The public's enduring fascination with the assassination reflects a deep-seated need for answers. It is a testament to the profound impact of the event on American society. The question of who really pulled the trigger continues to resonate. It is a symbol of unresolved questions and lingering doubts about authority. The assassination remains a powerful reminder of the complexities of history. The enduring mystery ensures its place in the collective consciousness.